So you've taken some photographs that you're really pleased with, or you've been on a big trip somewhere, or it's been a big family event. What do you do with the photographs that you've taken? Now, this is definitely true for me, and probably true for still true for most of my photographs. They tend to stay on a hard drive first of all, so they're backed up somewhere. They may have appeared on Facebook or on Instagram, but then they tend to get forgotten. So one of the things I get quite passionate about is printing photographs, particularly printing them big. And here you can see a portrait of a lion. I took this portrait in South Africa. The lion's name is Zulu. And having a picture printed out and big on the wall is a great way of really connecting with it. And you can do it in a much better way than you can with it on your computer screen, or even worse, on a smartphone screen. Those little images really don't do the full image justice. So I'm a big believer in getting photographs printed and framed, and particularly done by a good printer. I used to print space in London for all of my professional fine art work, and in fact this was framed by them as well, but I like to use local framers just to get a relationship with them, and also you can kind of decide how you want the picture mounted and framed and all of that stuff. The downside though is that I find I quickly run out of walls, so there is an alternative which you may already be using, and that's to use a book. So this is another book that I put together, and I'm sure you wouldn't use exactly this format, but this is, again, gives you the opportunity to put the photographs themselves on different pages, add text if you want to. Now this one's from a company called Blurb. In fact, they do others. So this is a color book. So again, I've just changed the layout slightly. Now the way these work is that when you sign up, and I think it's free to sign up with them, you get some editing software that you download, and you use that to actually create the book itself. So it's a proprietary editing software they use. They do also link into Lightroom, I believe, but I use their proprietary software, and there you design the covers, you design each page. So if it's, let's say you've photographed a wedding for the sake of argument, you can really put together a story. You can choose what sizes, how you want the pictures to be in the book. And it's a nice thing to have printed and then give away to people, or maybe for a small fee, sell them. So I use Blurb. I'm reasonably happy with the quality. In fact, this book here is the same as the smaller black and white I showed you, but this is a lay flat book, so when that one lays right open, you actually lose that seam. So if you've got a photograph across 2 pages, you lose the seam, and it's much nice to look at. So I use Blurb because I can also sell through them, so these books are actually available for sale as well. But you might want to look at local suppliers, or when I was in Australia, Officeworks, I think, did a photo book. There are lots of companies doing photo books. You might want to check on them just to see if there are any testimonials from people about the quality of the books, or if you can, have a look at them, because you obviously don't want to spend a lot of money on them and then not be happy with what they produced. One of the things I like about Blurb, in fact, using their proprietary software, is that they give you a warning if you're blowing up they tend to use JPEGs. If you're blowing or planning to put the JPEG on a page and it's bigger than they recommend in terms of print quality, you'll get a warning. So they'll tell you that you've kind of gone beyond the recommended print size for that particular JPEG file. So if you want to have a good quality image, use a bigger file. So that's one of the nice things about using the proprietary software. So there you go, just a couple of ideas really for you. If you've got either that one photograph you absolutely love, or if you've gone away on a trip, but you don't want to just have the kind of memories of that on Facebook, you can produce books, maybe a few books, and give them to friends or maybe other people who are on the trip. Just, putting money together and have them printed, and even combine different people's images. So just some ideas for you. So I hope you found that blog useful, and I'll speak to you again at some point in the future. Bye for now.